Hello everyone and welcome to discuss this lesson. So today I'm going to talk about relative pronouns or relative clauses. So relative pronouns are who, whom, whose, which and that. So today I'm going to talk about relative pronoun who and whom and whose, okay? So and I'm going to talk in Arabic in order to make you understand. So let's start by talking about the relative pronoun who. So first, let's see this example. So this is the player who scored 5 goals. So this is the player who scored 5 goals. So فاش كيكون عندنا person and verb كنديرو who. So when we have person and verb, so we put who. So this is the player. So the player is a person, and we have the verb to score. So automatically we put the relative pronoun or clause who. Okay. So person, verb, the relative pronoun who. So let's talk about whom. So when we have person, pronoun, noun, and name. So let's see the first example. So this is the man whom you meet last week. So here in this example we have the man. So the man is a person, and we have after the relative pronoun whom we have you. So you is a pronoun. So باش كيكون عندنا person pronoun, so we put the relative pronoun whom. So person pronoun, we put the relative pronoun whom. So let's talk about the second one. So this is the man whom my friend told me about. So this is the man. So the man is a person, and we have the relative pronoun whom, and after the relative pronoun whom we have my friend. So my friend is a noun. So person, noun, we put the relative pronoun whom. Okay. So this is the player. So let's talk about the last example. So this is the player whom Ahmed is a fan of. So this is the player. So the player is a person, and we have Ahmed is a name. So فاش كيكون عندنا person name, we put the relative pronoun whom. Okay. So let's talk about the relative pronoun whose. So whose is a relative clause or pronoun. So in this relative pronoun we have 9 possibilities. So that's really possibility. شنو هما؟ So اللي هما person animal, person thing. So animal person, and animal thing. Thing person, thing animal, and thing. So أنا داير لكم 9 examples. So 9 examples. So in order to make you understand the relative pronoun whose. So let's talk about the first one. So the man whose wife is a good cook invites me to the dinner. So the man whose wife. So the man, we have person, and wife is a person. So person we put the relative pronoun whose. So the man whose wife is a good cook invited me to the dinner. So invited me to the dinner يعني فاش كيكون عندنا داك التكميله ديال الجمله من بعد الفاصله كتسمى restrictive clause. Okay. Sentences. So in the first example we have person. So we put the relative pronoun whose. So let's talk about the second one and the second possibility. So person, animal. So the man whose dog barks a lot is my neighbor. So the man is a person and dog is an animal. So فاش يكون عندكم person, animal, so we put the relative pronoun whose. So let's talk about the third one. The man whose car was stolen is my friend. يعني سي الراجل اللي تشفرت ليه طوموبيلته صاحبي. So the man whose car. So we have person and we have car. Car is a thing. So person, thing, we put relative pronoun whose. So let's talk about the second possibilities or the second possibility. So in this example we have the lion is an animal whose owner Mr. X died yesterday. So the lion is an animal, and we have owner Mr. X. So is a person. So we have animal, person, we put the relative pronoun whose. So let's talk about the second one. So the lion whose lioness escaped died last day. Okay. So the lion is an animal, and we have the lioness is also an animal. So we put the relative pronoun whose. Animal, we put the relative pronoun whose. So the lion whose teeth are blunt is died yesterday. So the lion is an animal, and you have teeth is a thing. Teeth, سنان are blunt. يعني الأسد اللي السنان ديالو حفاو مات البارح. So the lion whose teeth are blunt died yesterday. Okay. So we have here animal, thing, we put the relative pronoun whose. So the school. So we have here the third possibility. So the school whose students are clever is X. Okay, so the school is a thing, and we have students is a person. Okay, so the school whose students. So here we have thing and we have person. So think person we put relative pronoun whose. So the second one, so the school whose dogs scattered everywhere is كذا كذا. Okay, so the school is a thing and we have dogs is an animal, so we put relative pronoun whose. So think animal, we put relative pronoun whose. So the school whose classroom are clean is X. Okay, so the school is a thing and we have classroom also is a thing, so thing we put relative pronoun whose. So in the national exam, so they will give you a small paragraph or 4 or 3 sentences, and they will give you those relative pronouns, and the question will be like that. So fill in the blank with appropriate relative pronouns. Okay, so نتوما غتعمروا الفراغ relative pronouns اللي correct. So for example يعطيوكم person verb, so اوتوماتيكمون غتمشيو ديروا ليه هو. So إلا عطاوكم person pronoun or noun or name, so غديروا whom. إلا عطاوكم person غديروا whose, person animal person thing غديروا whose. إلا عطاوكم animal person the animal thing غديروا whose. So thing person and think animal غديروا whose. So this is the lesson of orative clauses. So مثلا which, and we have other ones. So for example why and what and how. So هادو غادي نشرحهم في another lesson. Okay, so I hope نكون عاونتكم باش تفهموا شويه هاد relative pronoun. Okay, and I think is so easy. So anyone can learn the use of each relative pronoun. غير كزو على before the gate and after the gate. If we have before the gate person and after the gate we have verb, so we put the relative pronoun هو. هكا غتخدموا. شوفوا قبل الفراغ شنو عندكم، مور الفراغ شنو عندكم. So إلا كان عندكم قبل الفراغ person اللي هو الإنسان العاقل، عندكم مور الفراغ verb, automatically we put هو. وهكذا دواليك على other expressions. So this session هضرنا على who, whom and whose. So which, how and why and what غنهضروا عليهم في another session. ودات ما كتحطش في الامتحان. علاش؟ حيتاش كتمشي مع كلشي. We can say this is the player that scored 5 goals. Okay, يعني كتمشي مع كلشي.